Welcome to week 3 of The Outsiders. Week 4 of distance learning, week 3 of The Outsiders, week 2 of me doing these videos. Now we've done our math. Okay. We saw last week a tragedy happen. The tragedy of this gang violence and rivalry and sorting things out through fists instead of just being aware of what other people believe or other people's situation. Okay? We saw this tragedy. I asked you to pay attention to how this might change Johnny and Ponyboy. And, so we have to ask, is Johnny still a scared kid? Is Ponyboy still a helpless kid, not thinking things through? Okay? So far, what we've seen, has this changed them? Have you seen it? Where have you seen it? Okay? So think about that. I want you to also think about the poem that he read about staying gold. Nothing stays gold. What does that mean? Could be taken in the context that gold is innocence. Nothing stays innocent. Life kind of wears you down, hardens you, and maybe makes you a little cynical. Is this what it means? Are they talking about a loss of innocence when they're talking about a loss of gold? Things no longer remaining gold. Okay? So that we have that symbolism there, and that's things we saw last week. This week, we're going to see another shift. So the boys have been hiding in the church. They've changed their identity by cutting their hair. So again, more symbolism we want to pay attention to. And they are... Dallas came to see them. Johnny wants to turn himself in because he wants to do what's right. Is this, and face up to what he did instead of continue to run. Now in the next chapters, we're going to see them change the way that they're perceived by others. They are going to show yet another side of themselves. So again, don't want to do any spoilers, but there's that. And Ponyboy is going to continue to evolve, and we're going to want you to pay attention to changes in him and his family, where his standing is with his family, as well as what is he learning about the Socias? What are their perceptions? What's identity? Okay, so you're in this gang. Does that define you entirely, or is there still a level of individuality? Are you an individual within the gang? Okay, so that's what we're looking at. That's a bit of our themes for this week as we're going into the second half of the book. So remember, you have the first half, you have the 3 chapters, 6, 7, and 8. You have the questions for 6, 7, and 8. And I'm giving you guys a graphic organizer that I am not able to give you a lot of detail on. It's going to be asking you to look at the symbols, various symbols and themes that we see come up inside the book, like cars or hair. Okay, it's buried in my computer without Wi-Fi, so I did it a couple weeks ago, so I'm leery on what that was, like the details for that, so I apologize. But in exchange, I'm going to give you guys a cheat. I call it a cheat. It's really just being smart. Okay, but it's a life skill. It's one I used to get through my English classes and my English classes in college and my literary criticism courses in college. It does work. Okay, it's not a free ticket, but it definitely is going to help. So let me tell you about that really quick. Okay, my best friend is always there for me, always ready to help me out. Great study buddy, and will always be there for you too. Well, maybe not right now if you're like me without internet, but my best friend's Google. Google's awesome. Google's going to find you all the answers you want, if they're out there. What you can do for this, because I know I'm not there to really explain and go in depth with you guys and help you with all the work, Google it. Okay, if you don't know it, go to Google. When I was a kid, I would use something like Cliff's Notes. Cliff's Notes is great. It's now online, because I used to actually had to go buy the book. Sparksnotes.com is good. There's other ones, study.com. those are sites that are okay to go to. You can go to them, and sometimes I can go directly to the site, or you can Google your question. Like if I want to know about the symbolism of the Blue Mustang, I would type in symbolism, Blue Mustang, The Outsiders, and it'll give me hits, and it will give me very specific information. And that's great. And the reason why that's totally okay is because if you are going to that site, you go there, you click on it, you read, you learn more. Because me, I love to read. As all my books here, they're books I've read, and I like it, but I like to read for fun. So it doesn't always mean I've got my critical thinking cap on and I'm breaking it down. Sometimes I just want to read through it and enjoy it. And what I do is then I use the resources to go back and get a deeper meaning that I may have missed the first time through. Okay? And so that's perfectly okay for you to do as well. Read through it, enjoy the book, and then go to the sites to get your deeper meaning and your help. What you cannot do though, because what you do is you go there and you read it and then you answer it in your own words. What you do not do is just highlight it, copy, and paste it to your work. That's plagiarism. That's cheating. That gets you an F. Okay, so don't do that. But it's perfectly okay, perfectly legit to just go there and find out answers. Okay, learn more about the topic. It's okay. You can do that. Just again, put it in your own words, because when you put it in your own words, I know you have some level of understanding. Okay? If you don't put it in your own words, you're probably putting the wrong thing on there anyways. It doesn't sound like you, so I know you're copying. And, well, yeah, there's that. But yes, read the books, read the chapters this week, do the questions. Graphic organizers do next week. Have fun with it. Don't stress. Almost there. Finish the book up next week. All right. That's it for now. Talk to you later.